sitting on the fence is something that India is very good at. It's almost a sort of the secret of its foreign policy. And it manages to be friends with a lot of contrasting countries. So it's friends with the United States, it's friends with Iran, it's friends with Russia, it's friends with Israel, with Palestine. In the immediate term, there were 20,000 Indian students in Ukraine, and getting them out was the number one priority. India was having a series of elections at the time, and if something had gone wrong to large numbers of those, that would have been problematic. And in the context by which India, like everyone else, wasn't sure whether Ukraine would be under the jurisdiction of Russia or Ukraine in a day or two's time, again, abstaining seemed like the sensible option. And then you have the longer term factors. So historically, the Soviet Union would back India and use its veto if India was coming under criticism in the UN Security Council back in the 1960s for actions in Kashmir, for instance, that Western countries might have been critical, and Russia was the country to back India. And so India has long memories of those. And then you have something which kind of evolved through the Cold War, where India saw itself as non-aligned, but many, particularly in the US, took that to be, if you're not with us, you're against us. And out of that came the fact that the Soviet Union, followed by Russia, became India's largest supplier of weapons. Now, it's worth noting that if that's the explanation, there are contradictions with this, that Russia's main backer at the moment would seem to be China. And so India's buying Russian weapons to use against Russia's main backer, which is China. So if Russia's friends with India, China's friends with Pakistan. But you have this growing China-Russia nexus, so how does that affect the situation in the subcontinent? Would certainly much prefer that Russia hadn't invaded Ukraine, that it is abstaining, and it's abstaining for the reasons given, but I think it would rather not have been put in this position.